All right, guys, welcome back to the show once again. My name is Juan. And this is Goku Guidance. All right, guys, today we have an insightful video today. The title of today's video is going to be what is the root cause of mental illness and or ugliness? And the answer is very simple. So we all know that sex and masturbation causes degeneration of the organism. It's not just degeneration of the organism, but it's also degeneration of the mind, body, and soul. Which in turn, depending on the habits that we engage in, we have healthy habits such as eating right, sleeping right, exercising, getting your sun in, doing the intermittent fasting, and not to mention DSR, right? But we also have habits that degenerate us, such as having a poor diet, having poor sleep, not exercising, watching pornography, sex, masturbation, living a hedonistic lifestyle. Does that make sense? So when you degenerate, when you engage in destructive habits, it also has a lot to do with drug and alcohol abuse. Not just use, but abuse. You also use as well. So when you engage in destructive habits, you will have the appearance in your body will appear what your habits are. For example, if you're a glutton, you will appear as your body to be a glutton. Well, how do you know? It's because we have eyes and we can see that you're a fucking fat ass. Does that make sense? There's no easy way to put it. Does that make sense? So if you're an alcoholic, it'll reflect in your face. It'll reflect in your face and it'll reflect in your body. And when people see an alcoholic, they'll be like, hey man, that fucker's an alcoholic. How do you know he's an alcoholic? Look at him. Oh, shit, yeah, you're right? Same thing with a drug addict. Same thing with a sex addict. But can you really see the sex addict? You can't actually see that if somebody is a sex addict. Well, what do you see? You see the degradation of mind, body, and spirit. Like you actually can see these things. Well, how the hell do you can't like the spirit? We cannot see the spirit, okay? So don't like be like, well, how the hell can you see the spirit? Like we can't. But what we can see is the degradation of body, of the degradation of your actual body, and it all reflects in the face. It starts with the eyes and then it reflects in the face. Usually when people retain, they're usually more handsome because of the enhanced nervous system, the enhanced digestive system, the enhanced brain, enhanced intelligence, enhanced muscle mass, muscle strength. Does that make sense? And usually these are traits of a virtuous man that has a lot of vitality. And it usually reflects in the face as beauty. But also the complete opposite. So when you engage in destructive habits, it also reflects in the face. But it doesn't just reflect in the face. It also reflects in the mind as well. Like the people, like so you can physically see that the person is a degenerate because in men it usually brings ugliness to the face and then the body follows. And well, what about in women? In women, the same thing too, but it's more subtle. Well, how can you tell on women? It's in their thoughts and in the state of mind that they're in. Well, what do you mean? Like, how can you hear the thoughts? You can't. Like, usually when like women, and it goes for men too, usually women will say like stupid shit like, oh yeah, you should like kill babies and stuff, and you're like, what the fuck? Like these like I've been watching a lot of videos on like the people that are like pro-life and stuff, and then the pro-choice, and like the sick things that these people are saying, the sick things that these people are fucking saying, and like I can automatically tell that these people are fucking hedonistic animals, that all they think is about sex, and they don't take responsibility for their actions, because like these people are already insane. How the fuck do you know that they're insane? Trust me, because a sane person wouldn't be like, oh yeah, you should kill babies all the way up to like the 9th month. It's like, what the fuck did you just say, bro? Like, what is wrong with you? It's like, I obviously don't believe in that stuff. Like, I don't believe in abortion in any stages of development. Like, I believe that everybody has the right to live, and everybody has the right to, like, none of that my body, my decision bullshit. And you're like, well, why? Because human life is the most precious thing that we have as a species. Without human life, like you and I and pretty much the whole world, we wouldn't be here, right? But these people, like, you can tell that, like, so the road to a hedonistic lifestyle, to a sexual nature, it is the road to insanity. It will literally drive you insane. And eventually it will lead to your death, to your untimely death. And well, how would you know? Because like normal people don't think like that. People that are not living a hedonistic lifestyle, they don't think like, oh yeah, you should kill babies and all this shit. Or does that make sense? Like they would never say that thing. So how do you know they're insane? It's because the thing that they're projecting in their mind. Like some people can like fly under the radar and like be like hardcore masturbators and hardcore like sex addicts and just kind of fly under the radar. And some people will actually preserve their natural beauty. But you can't hide the thoughts. The thoughts and the shit that comes out of these people's mind, you can't hide that shit. You can't hide it. You can't hide like when these woke ass people like wear like makeup. That this one chick she was a big old fat chick, right? But she fucking was wearing like extreme amounts of makeup, and this bitch looked like the Joker type shit, right? And you can tell, you can like, just by the way that she looks, you can tell that this chick is like extremely sick in the head. And it could be due to, there's a lot of factors involved. It could be to a sexual lifestyle. Like this chick has been masturbating and having sex ever since she was sexual ready. Like it could be 14, 15, the age doesn't matter, but like you can tell that these people, they've been living a hedonistic lifestyle for years. Like you can just tell on the way they think and the way that they carry themselves. So this chick is wearing like stupid amounts of makeup. She's got green hair. She kind of looks like a stupid version of the Joker. Okay, like the actual Joker, that motherfucker, he's insane, right? He's insane. But that motherfucker is not stupid enough to have sex with this crazy ass bitch. It's the truth. And you're like, well, why does she does it? It's because like the only thing that she knows is how to attract this attention to herself so that she can indulge in her sexual behavior. That's the only reason why women dress promiscuous, is because that's all they know. That all they know how to do is act in a sexual nature, because that's all they know. They've never known otherwise. And that's why it's like 90% of the population, they have some sort of mental illness. And they're like the mental illness, it could be because of ideology. Ideology doesn't cause mental illness, okay? But it accentuates it. Like the fucking woke ideology. It all starts with sex. It all starts with sex. So it is said that that when the apple in the Garden of Eden, it is said that it represents like lust. It wasn't an actual fruit. Was it an actual fruit? I don't really know, but the fruit itself represents lust. And when Adam took a bite of the apple, that was the fall of man. Like all since then, all we've ever wanted was just sex, and just live a hedonistic lifestyle with without any repercussions. Like it's mythology, right? But like some like mythology, there's some truth to it. Like I don't really know for sure, but what I do know for sure is that if people live a hedonistic lifestyle, it actually it fucks with your head. Like it causes mental illness. So that's the hedonistic lifestyle mixed with drugs and alcohol, and then mixed with ideology. That's how you get the recipe for all this woke ass shit. That's how you get all these fucking dudes chopping little kids' nuts off so that they can be gay themselves. That's how you get fucking people giving teenagers hormone blockers. That's how you get all these fucking people walking around with fucking green hair and shit. That's how you get all these things. It's like it's because of the ideology mixed with the perversion of sex, and like these people, they don't care, and then it reflects in the mind. Like just the things that these people are saying, it's like, yeah, you should kill all babies. It's like, fuck, dude, like you're fucking insane. I know, right? Like these people are literally insane. Like they just jumped off the rails on the mental illness, dude. Like, is there a cure? It's like, well, yeah, what's the cure? It's just abstinence. It's just abstinence. The only way to cure this disease is just abstinence. Just get to the root of the problem. There is no medication. No medication, okay, that can cure anything that the body itself can't cure itself. Now, yes, there are certain diseases that the body can't fight off by itself. Well, what about insanity? Can you actually reverse it? You can probably not reverse it, but you can actually like slow it down just by abstaining. Like, and it just depends how far off the rails you've gone. Does that make sense? Like if you've gone off, like way off the rails, it's like, dude, you guys are a lost cause, man. And that's why like a lot of the mental institutions like this, you will never get this information from anywhere, dude. Like you will never get this information from anywhere. But a lot of the mental institutions are full of people that just straight up, they're like they've been chronically masturbating for however long they've been doing it, and like they've literally gone fucking insane. They're literally fucking insane. And that's what's going on in our culture right now. And it's due to perversion. It's due to pornography. It's due to people not following the law of nature. It's like I said in one of my last videos, it's like it's not natural. The natural thing to do is to have sex with a woman and procreate and have a loving relationship, and have a nurturing, loving relationship, and raising your children and so on and so forth. That's natural. But these people are so hedonistic, then they're I wouldn't go as far as calling them insane, but they have severe mental illness that will lead to insanity if they don't actually find the root cause of the problem. Thus for degenerating the organism, thus for making them ugly. And it's like I said, not everybody suffers from the ugliness part itself. Like not everybody's because some people have higher life force than others, and not all of them suffer the same fate, especially the women, because the women, they don't, especially this especially like especially goes it applies to the women, because women don't lose semen. Every orgasm takes so much energy or ATP to produce, right? That it slowly and surely starts to degrade the mind. It degrades the mind, and since they don't have semen loss, they don't lose their beauty. They just they lose their sanity. That's really what happens, especially to women. To men, it's a physical thing. To men, physically, it like your sensual nature, it physically manifests in your face and in your body for men, but for women it doesn't. That's why like you have this like pretty hot women that are like completely fucked up in the heads, and it's due to their sensual nature. And you couldn't tell that they're fucking insane until you fucking have a conversation with them, and all like you the way that you can tell is that they're always negative. If for every single thing that that you tell them, it's always negative. They're always in their rights, and the shit that just comes out of their fucking head. Like if you were to ask him, like, would you like to get married one day, they'll say something like no because it's stupid, and like whatever, right? Same thing with like abortion. If you ask them, well, what if you got pregnant right now if we had sex? Oh, well, we'll just go out and fucking kill it. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's really the root cause of most mental health issues, of most mental illness. That's really where it comes from. And it's like I said, you can't hide it. You can't hide it. You can't hide it because, like, especially with women, because like it just comes out of them. These bitches are so starved for attention that as soon as you give them the attention, all of their thoughts just fucking comes. They start blurting out of their fucking mouth. Every single thought, and you're just and like birds of a feather flock together, dude. Like insane women hang out with insane women, and insane men hang out with like not insane, but like mentally ill people hang out with mentally ill people. Period. And then that mental illness, if it's not treated, it leads to insanity, and eventually it leads to death. But anyways, guys, I hope this video was very insightful. I hope you guys learned something. And like and you guys see it whenever you guys run into somebody that's like extremely negative, like that dude's got some sort of form of mental illness, and it all derives from sex. And yes, it's like I said, there are other factors involved, such as drug use, maybe like family trauma, other factors, but it like the root cause is the sensual lifestyle. Anyways, guys, I hope this video was insightful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Once again, my name is Juan. This has been Goku Guidance. Until next time, fellas.